Hey, welcome to this Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Tuesday, June 14th, 2016. Today, in our news update, we have Windows Store problems. Apparently, Windows Store was down and is apparently still down in some parts of the world for many users. I just logged on and didn't see any problems. If we check it out here, for example, let's see if it starts up. Apparently it displays error message and it doesn't work, but here it seems to be normal. And I just installed a Netflix app to see if it worked. Works fine here, but apparently there are some parts where it could be down. Not really sure what happened. Microsoft did say, well, it is being fixed throughout the next few hours and that everything should be back to normal today. So if you've been having connection problems with the Windows Store, well, there was a outage of the Windows Store. Well, it's scary, but ransomware can now infect smart TVs. Yep, a demonstration of a new type of ransomware that actually can infect a smart TV. And what it does, it displays, of course, that famous message that if you want to have your TV back, well, you got to pay a fee. So that's kind of scary. I know it's part of all the Internet of Things devices now that are, for the most part, according to security experts, very unsecure. Most of the devices don't have enough updates, and most of the devices have major flaws. So, they're going to need to shape up a little bit on that for sure. So, apparently, your TV is now at risk. So, if you have a connected television, be careful what you do because it can infect. Apparently, a lot of the TVs that can be infected run Android. So, in case you didn't know, your smart TV has an operating system, and on some TVs it's Linux, a form of Linux. On some TVs it's a form of Android. So be careful if you go on the web with a web browser from your TV or stuff like that. You never know what could happen, and I always thought that maybe it's cool to have a computer on the TV, so if the computer gets infected, the TV is not affected. iOS 10 was announced for users yesterday. It will be available in the fall. But one of the features that is now starting to get discovered because people got their hands on the beta version of iOS 10 right now, and it seems that one of the complaints that a lot of people had, including me, was the fact that especially if you had a device with only 16 gigabytes, you could not remove the stock apps that came with the phone. They were stuck, and you had to, if you didn't use them, you had to just, be okay with the fact that you cannot uninstall them. Well, in iOS 10, it seems that a lot of the stock apps, you'll be able to uninstall them from your phone. I think this is a great move, especially for people that have iPhones that add only 16 gigabytes. So, pretty interesting stuff here. Well, today is Patch Tuesday. It's of course announcing it right now because it's going to come later today. It's still not there. I've checked updates and still nothing. Usually it appears around 1 p.m. Eastern time, so that's going to be um, happening today. So, of course, Patch Tuesday means lots of security updates, and we'll see what we'll have later today. Of course, I'll be posting a video to talk about Patch Tuesday today and talk about the features and the new updates that are available for your computers with Windows Vista 7, 8.1, and 10. And, well, the NSA is back in the news. They've been off the news for a little while. It seems that the NSA is now checking on spying on Internet of Things devices. Why? Because Internet of Things devices have one thing that's different from a computer or from a regular, tablet or phone. It actually controls your home or some part of your life so they actually can learn more about you. And one aspect of the Internet of Things devices that the NSA wants to monitor without your knowledge is any biomedical devices that some people might have. For example, a pacemaker. You can read the details of a pacemaker from a certain distance. And basically, the NSA is interested in all of these things because it will be able to monitor certain, person and even know when maybe a specific person is passing through a specific area because of all the information they get from these devices. So, it's all in the name of us being safe. There was a very nice comment by Leo Laporte about this, saying, at the basics, he does believe that these people are there and they want us to be safe. But the problem is they're going probably over the line in doing things that they should not for that. So this was the Tech News Update for Tuesday, June 14, 2016. Today at 3 p.m. we have our live show where we'll answer your questions, of course, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 1900 hours UTC. Unfortunately, no tech, Learn the Tech today. I did not have time to actually make the Learn the Tech show, but it's going to be back next week. And thank you for watching. If you enjoy our videos, please subscribe. You'll know when new videos are online. Give us thumbs up. And if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, let us know.